Greetings and salutations, my fellow Entropians. We are back at it again with the hunting video. Yeah, it's been a quick minute since I did a hunting video, but we're back down in the underground. I remember the last time we went to go fight these dang things. Got bunny ears. Um, the Tagalasis. It was a long time ago. Like probably one of the first streams I did for Entropia Universe when I came back to the game, and yeah, it was an exciting time, and I was managing to kill him, but I'm pretty sure I could probably kill him now. I turned up the volume a little bit on the guns and stuff like that so we can hear some swirlies, but ooh, let me tell you, clickety click click clack. I'm going to give some advice to some of you new players out there. Yeah, we're going to be talking about a few different things. Now, whenever I was here last time, I probably was wearing some really powerful armor like I'm wearing now. And my dodge skills were probably pretty low. And it's kind of like I was wasting a little bit of money through decay and stuff like that because my skills were too low. Don't fall into that trap. I was making some mistakes back then, but the thing is, just understand that you're going to lose in decay, and limited armors like these, yeah, they can protect you. They're really good with that. But having some extra evade skills and stuff like that really goes a long way in making sure that you're not taking as much decay as what you would normally take. Like, take me for example. It's missing. We're getting some evades, and every evade and every miss, it doesn't really decay any of my armor. And every deflection, my armor's taking the hit. It's pretty nice and powerful. Now, I don't know what I got in these things. Let's see what we got here. Looks like I got 5B. So I put some 5B in it, and that made it just a little bit better. Perseus armor. Now, the Perseus armor cost me probably 1,300 PD or something like that. I'm not quite too sure. It was around about that. And yeah, if you're gonna buy some limited armor, I mean, there you go. It's a pretty good penny. It's like over $100. So make sure you have some skills to back it up with, or not. You know, it's gonna be able to protect you, so you can actually go up against a whole bunch of stuff. But just understand that you might be losing a little bit extra when you do stuff like that. So, but as long as you're having fun and you don't mind losing, I guess that's a thing, right? Keep having to mute my mic because I'm coughing so much. So that's kind of like tip number one that I'm gonna give you guys. Kind of out there, I know, kind of random and stuff like that. Are we even hitting this thing right? All right. I guess the next tip I can probably give you guys is melee. Make sure you're skilling your melee skills, especially when you're new. Like, you need those extra hit points and stuff like that. Now, listen, all right. So let's say that you're brand new into the game or less than level 10. Don't try to go and get one of those unlimited weapons, like the Kachikuchi Honor or whatever like that. Don't even buy that. There's a big reason why. Yeah, you can use it, but you're going to be paying a lot in decay. It's considered a loot 1.0 weapon. Heck, because you have to be like level 100 to max it and stuff like that. Don't use something like that. But some people aren't going to listen. But the goal when you're first starting out is to get to level 10. All right, our matrix weapons, yes, they have a markup on them. I know this. Trust me, I do. They have a markup on them, and they're pretty good weapons though, because they take ammo, so they last a lot longer, and you'll get nothing but skill gains. Yeah, you might lose on the markup. You might lose on you might lose a little bit while you're skilling. You're gonna lose a little bit while you're skilling, But you got to get to level 10 to even use these R Matrix weapons. All right, and I don't know. Use a whole bunch of TT blades to get up there. If you manage to find like a low level, like limited weapon or something like that, use something like that. In the melee category, and then just try to just get up there, because once you get to level 10 you can start grinding like crazy. Use skill pills, especially if you're wanting to get a lot of skills. Use skill pills. The starter pack refill in the web shop gives you like for like $100 you can, like, that's like 5 starter pack refills. You can get up to like 25 50% skill pills. Now there's a thing that's going around that says when you're using skill pills your loot's gonna suck. I kind of subscribe to that, honestly. I kind of do, even though there was some post where a Mindark employee supposedly said that that's not true. I haven't actually looked at it, but I think that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But then again, I could be wrong. But skill pills, like, if you're skilling and skilling up, and that's what you need to do, get your skills, and then, I don't know, stop using skill pills and see how your loot goes. But when you're first starting out, expect losses, and expect most of those losses to go into your skills, and use the skill pills to make sure you get those skills, and that way whatever losses you actually do have, you can be like, well, I got a lot of skills. And when you're dealing with melee, you're going to get a lot of hit points. Now here's a little pro tip. Press K, open up your skill things, go to attributes, and then look at where it says the health. You can tell your progress to your next skill point when it comes to health. And just pay attention to that while you're skilling up with melee, and you'll be like, oh wow, okay. And then the further up you go with your melee skilling, you're going to really appreciate the fact that you just started skilling this. And especially once you get up to the R Matrix and get used to the grind of it, of course you're going to have to go through a lot of the R Matrix weapons. But it basically, it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And anywhere in between that, as long as you've maxed out that weapon, you could use that to go and hunt whatever you want. You don't have to keep going on the top tier progression of eventually going up to like level 50, level 60, level 70, and just spend like whatever the ammo burn is for something like that. You don't need to do that, because then you are looking at making like a $200 deposit, and it's only going to last you like all day, or not even that. It might last you like a 4-hour, 5-hour hunt, $200 of ammo. Now granted, that's just for the first cycle, I'm just gonna throw that out there. Maybe just like cycle number 1, and then you get all your loot, you get your loot sold, and if you TT your loot, whatever, don't do that. But if you do, and then buy more ammo, and then play with that, and then it just watch it just shrink down to nothingness. I don't like to do that. I like to just buy my ammo. Yeah, it's true. I like to buy my ammo whenever I run out, and then just leave my ped card alone. I don't like to buy ammo with it, and then just do whatever with it. It's a weird quirk that I have. I get it. I'm weird, but whatever. But it does come to the point where you will have to throw in a lot of money if you want to keep playing at the same skill level that you're playing at. Like, like me, I like to play at this level 40 skill range, so I'll just keep pumping in money. And you don't have to do that, but I like to, because I just, you know, I don't know. I like the skill gains and all this stuff. I don't have a skill pillow on right now. It's probably the wrong answer. I don't even have a pet out. It's probably the wrong answer. Whatever. But, what? This guy's like already dead. He's not even a shared loot mob. I'm just gonna skip him. You know, I'm not trying to kill somebody else's mob and get no loot whatsoever just because he's in my way. The heck is even that? But we're doing hunting daily, by the way. I think I'm done with that whole melee thing and like doing the paying lots and lots of money to play a game. Listen, pay to play. Pay to play. Pay the man, and you can play all you want. I don't know if the money's gonna come back to you that you've put in, but you know, they do say that it's like 95%, which is pretty good. And then you have to figure out how to get back your 5% from the cycle. But sometimes they give you a little bit of extra stuff. But whew, let me tell you, it does get a little bit rough. Trust me, I know. A lot of people are like, "Oh man, this game's such a scam." Yeah, I get it, but I mean, you gotta pay to keep the lights on over there in Swedenland, you know. And it is what it is. But yeah, sometimes it seems like they take too much money, and then somebody else pops a freaking Hoff that's like huge. You know, that was actually pretty good. Let's claim a reward. Let's see. I think I've been trying to work on anything that gets me. Yeah, we'll just keep going with dexterity. Oh, yeah, pay the man. And I actually got up to Marvelous Animal Looter, which is level 60. Yeah, I chipped in a little bit, and all of this progress right here. Yeah. All right. So it was before the Deeds and Shares payout show, the day before. That's when I got it. So this is right here. This is all natural progress. 50% of it. And it's because I had scientists unlocked and something else unlocked, and this thing is actually killing me. I'm actually being killed right now. They are murdering me ever so slightly and softly, and that's okay. We're just gonna swing away. One of the cool things is, I guess I got the scientist skill, which I've already leveled up 634 skill points in it by skilling up on a mothership. Yes, that's right. And that was pretty good because I'm sitting there repairing it, and that was like 10 hours of flying and repairing. That was pretty much maybe 15 hours. It was a lot of hours. I spent almost all day today doing it, and then like almost half the day yesterday doing it. I'm probably gonna do it even more. I'm gonna be staying on Ark. Oh yeah, good news. On the 30th of June, which is coming up here in a couple days, David Joker Pertanis is going to give me the Quorum Coast for 2 months. 2 months, so I can run it however I see fit. I just can't mess with any of the DNA. And then he's going to take it back because I've always wanted to run a land area, and he's like really cool. He's going to let me do it. But don't think that he's going to like give it to you guys or anything like that. Like, you know, just saying. It's like his life savings. He trusts me, and I'm gonna do good by him. And I'm also gonna make Arcadia great again, as we like to say. Actually, it's already pretty great. It's just we really, for some reason, I guess Arcadia just, or Mind-Arc just doesn't care about land area owners on Arcadia, or I don't know, but it's all good. Just FYI, Zadul Hide is a part of the daily scheme to get into the Arcadia Moon instance, and it's shot up to like 2000% for Zadul hide. Apparently it's barely dropping, but I got some to drop. I got like 15 units, which is like 2 PD. I got like 2 PD of it worth it to drop at the Quorum Coast. That's right, you can get some Zadul hide at the Quorum Coast. Just FYI. And it's already max maturity, max numbers, so we can't ask David to boost the stats on it or anything like that, but it's there. It is there. If you need, I don't know, I haven't tried the natural spawns as Zadul, but I know the mutated Zaduls actually drop it. I heard that it wasn't dropping off anything else, so I don't know. Take that information however you will, but I full disclosure, I like cycled over like, I don't know, like 1,500 PED to get 15 units, so just keep that in mind. But that's just me. I know that one of my SOC members sitting there popping globals, and I wasn't popping any globals. We're using the same weapon. I did have 100% skill pull on. But he popped like 3 globals and was getting like so much Zadul hide, and I'm like, how much did you cycle? He said you cycled about the same amount and he had more than me. So individual results may vary, I suppose. Jeez. But it is what it is. I mean, everyone's a little bit different, and even though I got like a high looter skill, doesn't mean that the loot composition changes any. You know. Ooh. These things are so creepy looking, you know. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's so big and scary. He's bipedal. Ooh, you even think about that, huh? It looks like we're getting some decent skills. I really would love a decent Hoff. That would be really nice. Just to put on the screen or whatever, but I don't know. It just seems like loot's been kind of crazy today. Or crazy low, crazy barely. And this is probably the reason. The long tooth. Everybody's going crazy with the long tooth. Long tooth stalker for 793 PED. Record's been added to the Hall of Fame. I kind of love the fact that if you go to other planets, all the little globals from another planet just doesn't get counted, but like the Hall of Fames do, so you get to see a little bit. It's crazy. The Hall of Fame is where it's absolutely at. But Arcadia, in my honest opinion, is doing the right things and trying to make things interesting. It does have a slight economy, a better economy than like Cyrene or Next Island, but it's still not to Cali's standard when it comes to the economy. But you can actually sell some stuff and get a little bit of markup. The way I like to sell is I just throw it on the auction house for 24 hours bid, starting at the starting price, and then I just look at it and pray throughout the day that I might get enough people bidding on it. But it's probably not the right way to do that, but I do it anyway. I don't really care. It's just the way I see it is I'm giving someone else the opportunity to get it a little bit cheaper, and then they can make a little bit of money off of whatever I've given them. So it is what it is. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should be taking the full profit for myself. But whatever. I'm not advocating that you do that. You get your money. You know, you do what you gotta do. Just selling stuff now. Also, some actual interesting news. I actually managed to get my coloring and material design to level 12 and 11, which is really dope because at level 10, boom, that's all I needed. The gate, I crossed the gate, and I was able to get to level 11 within like a week, like, because at level 10 it unlocks so many different things. Like for Samuel's Rat Derringer just killed a log to provider for 98 PED. Yeah, it's my society. He was gonna try to go kill some Eamons, but like we talked him out of it. Don't feel disappointed if you can't go and solo the EMONs like the Ubers. You know, don't feel discouraged. Just go out there with a melee weapon, get your hit points up, get your evade skills up, and then maybe next year you'll be able to do it. You know, you got to train throughout the entire year to go fight the EMONs. You know, and sometimes, you know, it's going to take you more than just a year. You know, depending on your deposit history or anything like that, or God forbid if you're free to play, it's gonna take you like maybe a few years. But I don't know. If you're really good at like managing money, I guess you can probably get somewhere like that. But I don't know. I'm a depositor, so I don't know anything about that. Don't expect me to come up with the best sweating ideas or anything like that. Oh yeah, speaking of sweating, summer swants, I'm like, sweat prices are too low. I don't think a lot of people are really interested in it. Most people are interested in doing team hunts and doing their own thing, which is cool. I like doing my own thing too. Like, just it is what it is. Going out on team hunts though is pretty fun, especially when us as a society, the Diabolical Dominion, like whenever I feel like doing a team hunt, I'm like, let's go guys, and then they're like, all right, let's do this. But they also go in pairs and go team hunt together. I mean, it's good. I mean, that's kind of how it works. It's kind of what you have to do. So don't think that you can play this game just solo. I mean, you can, but the option of playing with other people is also there. You know, you make friends with somebody, go out and hunt with them, and then, you know, shoot it up. You know, it is what it is. Like, have fun. It's a game. Just because there's money in this game doesn't mean you need to count your pennies all the time. You know, have a good time playing it. If you're not having a good time playing it because you're too busy doing mathematical equations and treating it like a job, I mean, you're not going to have a lot of fun. But if you could have a lot of fun and be like, oh wow, holy crap, I just spent $500. I had so much fun, but where did the time go? Where did my money go? But you're happy because it was fun, but you're a little bit sad because it cost a lot of money. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, you just gotta have fun with this game. I've been getting some random comments about on one of my other videos. It's like, well, this game still exists, or God, it's so stupid. Like, who wants to spend real money on a game? Like, okay, I get it. This game is not for everyone. There's a lot of people that are like, ugh, they turn their nose at it. But I could almost guarantee you, like, all these like Clash of Clans nerds, or I mean whales, you know, or you know, these people wailing for some of these other games, they haven't even heard of this game. I bet you if they was to heard of this game, be like, oh, I'll give this a shot. And there we go. We got like another Uber in the making. You know, it is what it is. But if you're not Uber, or you don't have an Uber's wallet or anything like that, you can still enjoy the game. Just find out exactly where the happy medium is with your gear, your levels, or mostly just your levels at what gear that you can play on, and make sure you can stretch your money for as long as possible to where you can like budget in. Now, if you got like a lot of money and you don't really care, you know, then have at it. Do whatever you want, as long as you don't go like too far into debt or anything stupid like that, you know. Like, just make sure you're playing responsibly, because you can easily sink a lot of money into this game and not get it back. That's why we do the Deeds and Share show weekly for Entropia Universe. So if you do sink some money in, you sink it in the right place where you can actually get it back. You know? So always keep that little tidbit in mind. You know? Right now, I'm trying to save up a little bit of Project Entropia dollars to basically be able to buy like my next good weapon, or maybe even a left-handed ring. I have to save it up though. But hopefully I don't sink it all into crafting again. But I got like a whole bunch of stuff that I've crafted, so that's probably where a lot of my other money went. I got like a whole bunch of R Matrix stuff that I've just crafted. Like, cause I'm like a pretty decent crafter. Why are we still on this? Look, I'm a pretty decent crafter. I'm gonna try to do all this other stuff. And like, yeah, look at all my professions, guys. I'm so sorry. I just play, and I play with this little box on all the time. I'm like, yo, we're doing a great job. Why I want this level faster? You know, stuff like that. I'm just having a good time, man. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta have a really good time, play the game. Oh, and go cut trees for a good month. A month, yes. Yes, go cut trees for a month. It's worth it. It is definitely worth it to get your skills up a little bit. It's just I mean, look at all the investigator skills. You can have fun with pills, with the creature control pills. I don't want to be one of the only few people that can actually go and eat people. You know, everyone should have enough fun. It's crazy. This is a crazy game. It's a crazy game. Wow, we're still not done with these dang things. It's gonna take me all day. I don't even know how much money did we start with? How much per swing? My God, I have to get rid of some stuff. I got so much stuff. Oh yeah, I've also been doing some tailoring. That's how I'm leveling up my texturing and coloring. It's through tailoring. I mean, whenever I was first leveling it up, I would just take Schleppners that I crafted and just flood the market with them and texture them all, and color them all. And that's kind of how I did that. But you know, probably doing clothing's probably a little bit better. But the only downside to all of that. Listen, in that Stevie B video that explains coloring and texturing, Stevie B told you guys to use blueprint books. Do not use blueprint books. Get like a piece of clothing or something. Craft a piece of clothing because it has tailoring skills. Tailoring skills goes into actual texturizing things. Or the crafting of, or whatever. Just do tailoring or something like that. And then take the clothing and texture that. And then just throw it on the dang auction house. And just like let the resellers just buy it off you. Okay? For bid only. Just let them do whatever they're gonna do. If it's good enough, people will bid on it. Because they want to wear it. If it's not, then they'll just like the resellers will buy it, and it doesn't really matter after that. It's their problem, and then there you go. That way you could potentially make a little bit more instead of just retexturizing a blueprint book just to get the money off the thing. That's no, don't do that. Think smarter, not harder. Or whatever. That's what I got to say about that. So there's that advice, I guess. I guess probably use Loot Nanny. I don't though. I don't know. Am I losing? Am I losing right now? I don't know. I'm just swinging around and giving you dudes advice, which I don't know. Whatever. We're doing the right thing. We're skilling up. That's all that really matters. I'm almost maxed on Zadul. I think I'm gonna get to rank 25 off of the Corb Coast. And then we're gonna be on the repeat. Wow. That's absolutely amazing. We're halfway through this. I'm actually really quite surprised that our health only went down just a couple of times. And we do got like life steal on this sword, which is another thing. These little amplifiers. This is really pretty high up there, but it can fit on pretty much any kind of melee. the high end, the what was it called? The alphas. Yeah, the alphas are the smaller ones of that. But put these on your melee weapons. Get some extra. Just get some lifesteal, you know, and some evade and dodge and critical damage percentage decreases. Which, I mean, doesn't really mean too much to me because I got the Athenic ring, the left-hand ring. Now, I don't know if having this has affected my skill gains in evade and dodge, but I tell you, it's done wonders to help me in my decay against my armor, because I evade and dodge a lot more often, but maybe that's hindered me in some small way. I don't know. I like to keep it on. I don't really like to think about it too much, but my evade skills are going up anyway. So I don't know. I can't worry about it. Things are working as intended, and I guess as we go higher up in the food chain, I'll probably be getting a lot more evade skills and just balance itself out at some point. I don't know. I don't know how this game works. All I know is I actually enjoy this game. I still enjoy this game to this day. This is why I keep coming back to this game after playing other games. I come back to this game. I haven't chipped out. I haven't like withdrawn everything or anything like that. It's just a constant just build up my wealth over time in this game. I think I'm up to in items and stuff probably like $4,000, which isn't much in items, but it is what it is. But that's just the TT value. God knows what the markups will be. But I really don't own too many things with markup. Whatever. But just accumulate the wealth in the game, and then whenever something arises and you need it, it's there, man. And like if you're gonna buy a house in 3 months, because you have to wait for 3 months for the withdrawal. So like you gotta plan ahead. This is the kind of game, right? Listen very carefully. This game is not a race. It is a marathon. It don't just hurry through it. Like don't compare yourself to other people, even though sometimes you do, like keeping up with the Joneses. But if you compare yourself to other people, you're going to be really disappointed when you're not liking them. Just try not to be envious. It's probably not a good idea to do that. But what I'm going out on a tangent. Listen, just enjoy the game. Just that's all you really got to do. Just enjoy the game, and don't worry about everyone else's progression. Progress at your own pace. If you feel that you can progress faster, and it's not going to affect you in the real life, then do it. But if you think it's going to affect you in real life, well, then don't do it, because it's stupid. You got to eat, man. You got to pay your rent. You don't want to like end up playing and then have to like not have a house. But even then, I mean, you can always play on a laptop. And some Wi-Fi. Trust me, it can be done. But don't think you're gonna get like rich playing this game, because you're not. This is a place where you park your wealth that you already have. Right? This is where you park your wealth that you already have. Not I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna get that really big global. We got the big all-time high, the big Hoff. What? It's gonna be like 10 grand, maybe. Well, actually, that's a lot of money. If I got a 10 grand Hoff right now, or an all-time high, I'm not pulling it out of the game. I'll probably just buy a whole bunch of decent shares with it. you know, because this is a game where you park your money until you need it, and just make sure it's easily liquid. You can liquefy it or liquidate it, you know. So I don't know. I hope this is all helped, but don't chase the Hoff, man. If you chase the Hoff, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Now that being said, that you know some of these Ubers out here, they're saying if you monitor the waves of the loot, you can always go out and do your thing when the loot waves are out, and you'll get a whole bunch of stuff. That means you're so super duper skillful at the game because you know about the loot waves and +1, whatever. Yeah, I mean, sure. You can try to do that. I mean, you can try to do that. Or you can just hang back and chill and just play the game at your own pace and enjoy it for what it's worth. You know? Like, no, play at your own pace. I don't know. Alright, that's it. I think that's it. What, do you want me to do the rest of this daily? Because this is already a 36 minute long video of me hunting. But man, I tell you what though, there's a lot to do in this game. There's a lot to talk about in this game. Like, most definitely. Let me tell you. Like, here recently, I managed to pick myself up one of these. Dominic's Original Boyega Adjusted. I didn't even look at the tier rate increase. The tier increase rate. Because if I did, I probably wouldn't have bought this thing, but I did anyway. Which I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for not paying attention. It's a 50 out of 200. I would want it to be at least 150. Or 100 even. 50? Oof. But it is what it is. I've swung this thing a few times. So it's actually pretty... taming creatures is pretty fun. And surprisingly enough, I had the skills to use it. So, I mean, that's a plus. It's hard for me to even imagine not even having the skills to be able to use something like this. But if you can't use it, then you know you have no business really buying it. You know, which I know comes as like a disappointment to some people. Like, man, I wish I could use that. And I get it. You just gotta skill up. You know, and fortunately, you can skill up in one thing, and then you know have something else skill up as well. You know, because a lot of the skills, they tie into each other pretty well. And in case you didn't know, there's a place you can go to look at all the skills, and it's the Entropia wiki. I keep that thing open whenever I play, because if there's any question that I have about, like, oh, does this skill give hit points? Because there's no way I can memorize every single skill that gives hit points, but you best believe whenever I found out it does, and I just put it in my memory. I know Courage gives hit points, and spacecraft flight something or another. Okay, see, I'm still working on this. Okay, but spacecraft no, not engineering. It's the skill you get when you're flying like a mothership or something. You get hit by a mob, and yeah, for your captain skill, some of that gives hit points. So it's just swinging a sword or a knife or a club, even swinging a whip. You know, it's the side skills. It's all these side skills that you get. There's a lot of side skills that tie into other big skills and profession levels and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I know people were saying this. What was your one unachieved profession, Lures? What was those two unachieved professions? Well, I know that now there's like 0 unachieved professions, and it's gonna blow your mind. Mentor. Mentor is actually a profession. I am an inept level 0 mentor. Can you believe that? That's crazy. That was a skill. Now, that being said, I don't know. Let's see. It says I've graduated 10 disciples. So I guess once you like graduate like 10 disciples, you can unlock mentor. So that's pretty cool. I'm a superior. My mentor raider is superior. How cool is that? 40 minutes. I'm doing good, man. Wow, this Tagalasi daily though. It's like, geez. I wonder, would it be faster if I was to use the gun? Look, I got a new rank in scavenging. That's the looter skill, by the way, in case you didn't know. Scavenging is the looter skill that affects animal looter, robot looter, and mutant looter. That's right, it brings it all up, which is freaking fantastic. So now I can like feel a little bit better when I go and hunt a mutant or a robot, because now I can get my animal looter up even more. That's just great. And science goes into all of it too. So I can go skill out a mothership, and it's just great. And science goes into all the, what do you call it? It's the scanning skills. So now I'll be able to like use all the creature control pills here pretty soon, even the big ones, like the big bulk, the robot one. Oh, I'm gonna wreck people with that one. It's gonna be so much fun. Well, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off the entire time. You best believe I'll record it too. Yeah, no hard feelings. I do it for the Hoff, and I think it's funny. It's probably why I don't know. How is my reputation in the game? Are people just annoyed at the fact that I kill people all the time? Because I know every once in a while I'll collect a little bit of salt, and then there's other people that laugh about it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. Anyways, I want to get this daily done. So I can't leave until the daily's done. This is a really long video. I hope you're enjoying the music. I hope you're watching this entire video. I guess I could probably like say a few things like New Treasure Island. I really like that place because I really think that any level can go there and play. Really, they have mobs for everyone. They got like little level 4 cornicatas, level 1 bristle hogs, like low level Kerberoses. Like, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, the fowl are like level 10. There's level 10 bristle hogs too. Those things wreck, dude. But it's a good way to get your dodge skill up. Let me tell you. They shoot the little electricities at you. Dodge skill. That's right. It's good stuff. Dang good stuff. You enjoy it. But a lot of the things are just really high level, like the Kerberos stalkers. Yeah. Those aren't normal Kerberoses, okay? Those things hit like a Mack truck. They hurt bad. It's kind of fun, but they hurt. The little Letomies, the little slugs that like to do backflips or front flips, they just like to flip. They flip me out, man. Then you get your robots there. You got the mining bots. Those are pretty good. I mean, it's kind of debatable on how good they are. I mean, they drop kind of like they drop ores and in matters and stuff like that. So I guess you can't go too wrong with that. But like, some of the markups are a little bit wonky. Whatever. It's just every single time I go to sell some ores or whatever, which I don't. I just usually just stack that stuff up and use it in crafting. I guess I'm like more of a crafter than I thought I'd be. I'm a hunter / crafter because I actually can craft a decent amount of things. And a lot of things I probably just need the blueprint for, and I just don't have the blueprints for it, so I guess I can't just craft whatever I want. But I guess I just need to go blueprint shopping or whatever. Oh yeah, speaking of shopping, make sure you visit Floor 3, Shop 1 in the Port Atlantis Mall. The Zen Dual Shop. There's all that clothing there. I crafted. And it's all from Arcadia for the most part. Have fun shopping. And of course, you could come to my shop on the Medusa Bazaar, floor 2, shop 1. I got some pretty good dark list clothing. Yeah, should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. Hey, comment down below if you're gonna go check out my shop, or don't. I don't know. They really need to do something great with the shops. I think they really need to revamp the auction house. Like, the auction house that they're using is so inadequate, because if you think about it, all they did was copy like World of Warcraft's auction house. World of Warcraft don't even use that auction system anymore. World of Warcraft uses the EVE Online system. Yeah, or a variant of it, you know. It is quite the weird. Wow, we are actually killing a prowler? And it's not killed us yet? 55 points of damage. Jeez. 20? Okay. Kill it! Come on, let's go. Kill it faster. Man, we just not getting the loots, man. I mean, I'm not even concerned about it though. I'm like too busy just chatting along. It's magical, you know. This game is magical because it usually comes when you least expect it. So I like to like pretend like I'm not paying any attention to it until it happens. You know, I don't like to calculate my losses or anything like that. I just want to see how long I can play without having to worry about it. The thing is, whenever I go after some of the lower level mobs and stuff, like, I like to stick around like level 10 mobs and like around level 10 mobs, like from 8 to 12, you know. Those are the kind of mobs I like to go with, and I'll still kill them with the weapons that I'm using right now. And I'll come out with, I'll like get back-to-back baby globals all the time. And I don't know if that I'm doing good when I'm doing it, because I don't track anything. I'm probably losing so much. I just don't track anything. I've probably lost so much. I don't like to think about it. I'm just having fun. And I guess that's a me thing. Wow, we are almost done. Yeah, maybe we should be shooting these things a little bit faster. Let's take a look at the loot. Ooh, tier 3 components. That's nice. I need some more animal adrenal. Oh yes, the animal eye oil. I need a lot of that. I ran out of it while I was crafting. Oh, that's another thing I like to do. The simple conductors, the simple series. That's just every single time I go to the crafting machine after a hunt, I'll go type in simple, and it opens up simple conductors, simple springs, like simple springs 1, 2, conductors 1, 2, and 3, springs 1, 2, 3, ruds 1, 2, and 3. Maybe not 3. I don't have them all, but maybe I do. But yeah, just that's what I like to do, because you can actually kind of like make sure you get a little bit of money back. Like, one of the things is though, you get when you craft it, the simple 1s, 2s, and just the simple 1s. All right, like conductors, springs, and so you get animal oil residue. The simple 2s, you'll actually start getting metal residue along with that. If I'm not going to be crafting anytime soon, any residue, metal residue, or stuff like that, any of that, I can just go ahead and throw in the auction house and get a little bit of markup on top. But the animal oil residue, unless I'm like on Cyrene, because they actually have the base synthetic leather that uses the lesser claws, I'll craft that just to have that, because it's like a level 10 texture of application, so like a level 10. So I'll do that, and that gives me metal residue, which I will just sell off, and then I'll just get some skills in texturing with the actual textures. But whenever I'm everywhere else, animal oil residue is TT food for the most part. I'll get rid of it quick, and it goes straight to my pet card. And I'm happy. I'm like absolutely happy. I always recycle my scrap. If I get like, I swear, whenever I got that almost 5,000 PED global, it was almost all of it was scrap. I converted it all into ammo. If I get like a 10k Hoff and it's all scrap, you know what I'm gonna do with it? I'm gonna convert it all into ammo. Yeah, that's right. Because then I'm gonna shoot, and then I'm gonna get some items. I'm gonna sell the items, and then I'm gonna have some PD. But the thing is, like some items, I just sit there and I wait until I've stacked it up to 100 PEDs worth, and then I'll send it to the auction house. There we go. It's about time. Like socket 2 components or any of the socket components, I'll wait till it's a stack of 100, and I'll just throw it on the auction house. It's a long wait, by the way. But the trick is to always at least put in more money, to where you're always, you know, just building up your wealth. Because whenever you have these items just sitting there that you don't touch, you're building up your wealth. You know what I'm saying? You just keep building it up. But some of y'all are just gonna go TT it. I know, whatever. It's not my loot. It's your loot. But I'm telling you, all this loot has a use. Especially these skins. All these skins, they have a use. And texturing, which is really hard to level. Which is why it doesn't have much of a market, because people don't buy it. Because they can't use it. Except for me, but I'm probably not going to buy it. Because I'm saving up money. But who knows, I might. Who knows? But yeah, I get it. See, they gatekept the texturing, right? They gate kept it, and now there's nobody there to buy all the loot because it's gate kept. It's so hard to level it, and because it's so hard to level, they don't want to make it easy to level, because the people that've already leveled it spent so much money to level it. They don't want you to level it because they spent so much money to level it. It's a vicious cycle, and it has to end, I guess. Or you can just like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. We're gonna do this again sometime. I hope I've given some good advice. If my advice is bad, you know, you can always just tell me it's bad. It's all psychological warfare propaganda anyway. I'm leaving. Bye. Till next time. Okay.